Hi guys. Yeah, this is the Fimi X8. I haven't had it out in a long time, and I don't recommend doing this either. I don't recommend putting it away on a shelf, forgetting about it, and all of a sudden one day plugging it in and flying it. I didn't check it. I didn't do anything. I just decided that's it. Let's see what happens. So I knew there was a bunch of firmware updates to do on it, but I didn't do that. So this is running the old firmware from 3 or 4 months ago. And I thought it did a really good job. I really liked the quality of the video. It's got a little bit of slight focus issues, but a really good job. This is a return to home pattern. It came within a couple of feet of where it took off. I didn't do a calibration. I didn't do anything. It just flew. It was great. Not a problem at all. 1080p, 60 frames per second. Yes, some slight washouts here and there, but it did really well, and no problems at all. So then I decided to update it. So I figured, well, I'll go home, I'll run some errands, I'll charge up the batteries, I'll update the flight controller, which is supposed to be flight controller, not firmware, and the camera, let it do its thing. And it took about 3 hours, and I come back. And I said, well, 1080, 60 frames per second, is there a difference? Now I am heading into the sun. There are some prop shadows now and again, but is the quality any better? I'm having a hard time finding out. I did notice that the FPV feed was a little pixely after the update, and on the way out, I was getting screen errors saying that there was compass interference. That went away at about 800 meters. And both times we ended up about a mile out, so that was pretty good for here. Yes, so then I decided that I'll switch over and I'll try a higher resolution. So when I hit the 1 mile mark, I did the return to home, and we changed it to 2.5 at 30 frames per second. And this is that video. I can't tell much difference. Maybe a little bit darker. Maybe somebody can tell me the difference. I can't tell much difference. But it did a really good job. It flew great. The issues I had after the update were pixelation in the FPV feed, and when I started on the boot up, the screen turned black instead of having an FPV feed, and I corrected that by just wiggling the USB cable. Maybe it's a bad cable, but I had no issues before this. And also I noticed the horizon was off a wee bit, but I did do all these calibrations, and I'm probably off a little bit. So overall, I don't know if these updates did me good. I really don't. What do you think? Let me know.